Everyone able to see my screen?
Yeah, sir.
So now today we can discuss about controller. So virtual user means already we done, right? Scripting part, everything is completed. Then we are moving to the controller. What is controller? What is controller?
Controller user to control the virtual user to multiple users.
Okay. Anyone? So this is the controller, right? So we need to open new script, new one. So once it is asking for this is the first thing. Once open the controller, it will open like this. Everyone able to see, right? This is the new scenario. We can do for the select scenario type. Two types will be there: manual scenario and goal-oriented scenario. Manual scenario means we only design the scenario. Goal-oriented scenario means it will be itself design the load runner in controller. So as same to the we have the one more option is there, use the percentage mode to distribute the user among the scripts. So use the load means it is a percentage means it will take for the percentage wise. So you can select this one. It is a select as a user count will be percentage means 80%, 100% and 50%. So based on that user count, we need to take for this one. You no need for percentage. I want for only go with the number of users like 100 or 10, 50, 200,000. So we need select as a manual scenario. No need select for the use percentage mode. And going to the these are the load runner scripts. What are the scripts we are done as of now? All scripts will be available here. Okay, after that we need to select for the any one of the script. Okay, I'm selecting any one of the click on OK. Then controller, this window will open. We have the here you can observe we have the three tabs will be there: design tab and run tab and diagnosis tab. Design tab nothing yet, we need to design the scenario based on the number of users and number of users and time and start ramp up, ramp duration. Based on that, we need to design the scenario. Once design is completed, we can move to the run mode in run tab and we can see the how many users we are executing downstate and we can click on start scenario button. So going to move for the run button. So we can, so we need to select a script. So I selected this script. Okay, this is the script name and this is the script path and this is the quantity. Everyone able to see what is right now is the one, and this is the load generator. That is what is the load generator? Generate the load against the application. Means for that one application will be there, means some dedicated load generators will be there. Those load generators we need to add. For example, this the flight booking will be there. So we are doing for the localhost means we are using for the our system credentials like our system CPU memory, everything we are utilizing. But you need to do for the we have the different some different LGs will be there. They will dedicated with the for this scripts we can use for the this one. Then you can update time you can add for the controllers. How can we can add means click on add button. So depend. Hello, everyone able to
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you can click on add button. So once click on add button, it will open like this, and we have the platforms will be different platforms, Windows, Linux. So you are adding for the Linux load generator, you can select Linux. So now we are doing for the Windows only, right? You can Windows, and you need to give for the here our load generator name. For example, what is our load generator? For example, this is our load generator. Up to this IP address only, we can call it as a load generator. You can add this is the load generator. You can remove the HTTP colon. So this is the our load generator. So we can add means you can like this, you can add 121.10. So something they will give for the each and every script for this scenario we need to use for this load generator. So then you can select this one and click on OK. Okay, so now you can observe here we have the two load generators will be there. This is the one. If you want for this, you can use this script, you can select that one. You want to do localhost, both will be same only because of we are selecting only localhost we are doing. Okay, for this, and these are the scripts. You want to add more scripts, you can select this one. You want to add one more script for here, you can come to here and you can select it and click on OK. See, one more script is came. So now coming to for this is the scenario group. Scenario group means what are the scenarios we have, means what are the scripts we have, we need to add, and we need to add for the quantity and load generator. For this is the scenario group. Going to the next one, scenario schedule. In scenario schedule we have the schedule by scenario, schedule by group will be there. Schedule by scenario, schedule by group. When we can go with the schedule by scenario, schedule by group. Schedule by group means every script considered as a different scenario and by having their own ramp up, ramp down duration. Means we have the how many scripts as of now? Hello? Two scripts. So when we are selecting as a schedule by group, say I'm selecting as a now schedule by group. What will happen means every script considered as a different scenario, means first script will be different scenario and second script will be different scenario, and scenario by having their own ramp up, ramp down duration. Means see, if I selected this is the first scenario, when I'm selecting the schedule by group, what will happen means for each and everything for this scenario I'm executing with the 10 users, I'm given 10 users and click on OK, and runtime I'm giving for the just 2 minutes and click on OK. And see, you can observe this is the first script, means first script, these are the like ramp up nothing meant users will be increasing for the one by one. How many users we are given total? 10 users. You can observe how the users will ramp in every 15 seconds. So you can observe here I'm giving for the condition every user will be ramp up in 15 seconds, means every 15 seconds one user will be ramp up. So you can observe here this is the 0 second. After that here is the 2 users after 15 second, and after 15 second 3 users, and after 15 second 4 users, and after 15 seconds. So it is increasing up to like this, and after that this is the stall last user. This 10 users, how much time it is taking to ramp up?
10 minutes.
10
seconds.
10 into 15. One user it is
150.
taking for the 15 seconds. 10 user is 10 into 15 means how much? 150 seconds.
50 seconds.
150 second means 2 minutes
30 seconds.
30 seconds. So total time will be 2 minutes to 30 seconds. All users will be coming to this ramp up. This is, we can call it as a ramp up. Ramp up nothing means users gradually increasing the load. Means we can at a time we can give for the load means something all the users will be happen and some breathing period we need to give. So that is why we are giving as a some breathing for this application. Every one user you need to ramp up every 50 seconds, means every user will come to the after 15 seconds will be increase, one user will come, and after that two users after 15 seconds, three user after 15 seconds. So every user will be gap will be 15 seconds we are giving. That is the ramp up. Ramp up nothing but gradually increasing the load. What is the ramp up? Gradually increasing the load. So and after that this is the we can call it as a study status, nothing but duration. How much time we are given duration?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So this is the study state, nothing but this is the duration of this one. See, after that up to here is a 2:15, and after that you can observe 2 minutes means 4 minutes 15 seconds. This is for the run time, because of every user, all users will come to here, and means all users come to the in run state. You can observe here. Now all users were in down stated. Once all users means every 15 second all users will come to run state, and after that this duration every user doing for the their transaction, means one user do for the login, land booking, flight booking, payment, logout, again that user will do for the up to the 2 minutes of the time. Okay, and this is for the duration. And after that every user also we need to give for the ramp down, means every user will be down, gradually reducing the load. So we need to give for the gradually exiting. See, now every user will be down. See, 9 users, 8 users, 6 users. This is also we have the condition will be there in stop users. Everyone, this is the stop condition. Every one user I am giving for the 30 seconds. If you give for the 15 seconds, you can give. It is possible. Okay, you can give as a 15 seconds. So every 15 seconds, one user will be down. After that, test will be finished. So for this entire test, how much time it is taking? You can observe here. Time
6 minutes.
6 minutes 30 seconds. So this is the entire time. It is called the elapsed time, including ramp up and duration and ramp down. It is including as a elapsed time of the our test. Got it right? So when we are selecting a schedule by group, it will every script will have like their own scenario and having their own ramp up, ramp down duration. So we design is this scenario is completed. Now you can come to this scenario. You need to now design for this is also start users will be okay. So we need to increase the load, means you can give for the here, and I'm giving for the second scenario I'm designing, I'm giving for the 10 users, and I'm giving for the ramp up same thing, one user every 15 seconds, or otherwise I'm giving for the in 10 seconds only, and click on okay. Now you can observe this is the green line, it is came, see this one. So now is a 5 minutes will be there. I'm giving as a 3 minutes of the duration. 3 minutes duration, and ramp up also I'm giving as a every one user will be come to the every 10 seconds will be ramp down. So now you can observe this script I designed the different way, this script I designed the different way, right?
Yes.
So when this is the schedule by group, what is the schedule by group? This is everything is interrogation, ramp up, ramp down, schedule by scenario, schedule by group, okay, and real world mode, basic schedule. So this everything will be in interrogation, and how to can design the scenario means you need to tell these things. So now we can go to the in notepad. I will explain for your understanding purpose. So total users will be 10 users. 10 users. So ramp up I'm giving as a ramp up I'm giving every one user 10 seconds ramp up time. and ramp down I'm giving for the every one user. You can give for the 10 seconds. Okay, so duration next will be duration is a 3 minutes. Now we need to calculate for the total duration, how much time it is complete for this elapsed time. How can we can calculate total 10 users? So every user will be ramp up how much time?
Yes.
10 seconds.
10 into 10,
Seconds.
100 means 100 seconds means how much? 1 minute 40 seconds.
1 minute
140 seconds.
1 minute 40 second. Ramp down also same thing, 1 minute 40. Then how much it is come?
3
To
minutes and
3 minutes.
3 minutes 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
3 minutes 20 seconds. And total duration how much?
3 minutes. 6
3 minutes. Total how much? 6 minutes.
20 seconds.
3 minutes 20 seconds.
20
6
seconds.
minutes 20 seconds means our elapsed time will complete for the 3 minutes 20 seconds. So like this we need to design the scenario. For example, they will give for the we have the 1000 users. Okay, 1000 users. So you need to design for this scenario. So please remember, see ramp up, ramp down, you need to give for the as soon as will be within 2 seconds or within 2 to 3 seconds will be ramp up for all users. Then only all the users will be doing for their transactions. So based on that, we need to do for that one. For example, ramp up I'm giving now. We can design now. So every one user, okay, I'm giving for the 2 seconds only. Every 2 users I will give. For depends on the scenario we need to give, because of we have the more load, right? So every user will come to the soon. You can give as a 2 users. You can do one thing first, 100 only can keep. Okay, 2 seconds ramp up. Every 2 users will be 2 second ramp up, and ramp down also same. Ramp down and duration 1 hour. For this test, how many minutes it will completed? Calculate, anyone? 1 hour duration.
4 minutes.
1 hour 3 minutes 40 seconds.
100 into 2000 2 means how much? 200 seconds. 200 second means 180 seconds is a 3, right?
3
Means
minutes.
3 minutes 20 seconds.
Every 2 users అన్నారు కదా సార్.
Yeah, every 2 users, right? Okay. Yeah.
ఒక యూజర్ కి 1 సెకండ్
Yeah, 2
1
users
second.
ki 2 seconds. Then 50 users will be 2 seconds, means 100 seconds only. 100 second, 100
1
second,
minute,
200
1
second,
minute 40
means
seconds, 1
3
minute 40
minutes 20
seconds.
seconds.
3
1 hour
minutes
3
20
minutes 20 seconds.
1 hour 3 minutes 20 seconds means all the then after that 1 hour duration, this all the users will be do for their transaction. So like this we need to prepare for the test. So maybe 1000 users, then what we can do, we can increase for the here maybe every 5 users. Then how much time it is took? You can divide by users. Every 5 users means you can divide by the users. $400, 800 seconds. 800
400.
seconds by 60. How much it is come?
7 minutes 8 minutes.
So total how many seconds it will come? 800, right?
13 minutes 20 seconds.
13 minutes.
800 divided by 1 hour.
13 minutes.
Divided by 60. $13.33 means so ramp up will happen 13.33 seconds, and after the duration how much? 1 hour.
1 hour.
So at that time what you can do means that much of time means it is taking more time for the ramp up. So we need finish within for the 2 to 3 minutes only. So that is why you can give out for the every 10 users. Then now you can calculate. Otherwise we can give for the every 50 users. Means ramp up and ramp down will be less time only it is done, then because of some we need to do for the duration only need for this means all the users will come to the
200,
at a time.
400.
Means 20 into 20 into 2 means 40 seconds. 40 plus 40. 80 means
80.
all the users will
1
coming
hour,
only
20
for
minutes.
within
1 hour,
1 minute
20 seconds.
20
1 minute
seconds.
20 plus this one means total is a 1 hour 1 minute 20 second our test will be finished. So like this you guys can prepare for the load. Everyone fine, right? How we can doing for the load? Okay.
Yeah.
So now we can moving to the for here. Now this is the fine, right? Start is of nothing but this is for start is of nothing but is a ramp up, and we need to give for the number of users also. In duration nothing but is how much time we need to execute the test. Stop user nothing but we need to write for the ramp down, and here coming to the here schedule by group. Schedule by group, what is the schedule by group? Every script consider as a different scenario and by having their own ramp up ramp down duration. So maybe now I'm selecting as a schedule by scenario. You can see you can select this one or this one, whatever maybe. All the script behave like their own scenario having ramp up ramp down duration. Means what will happen means this the two scripts we can do for the execution same thing. Maybe we can consider as a this load. Same thing we can do for the same load. Means 10 users I need to execute, ramp up this one, ramp down this one, duration will be this time. Then we no need to do for the each script different, right? So we need to design now only. So total 10 users. Every users will be what which condition? 10 seconds we are given 10 seconds, and after that duration will be 3 minutes. Click on OK, and end condition also I'm giving for the 10 seconds. Now you can observe I given 10 users. What will happen? It is shared for the users also. You guys can observe. So five users.
Yes.
When it is happening schedule by scenario. Schedule by scenario means what is the schedule by scenario means we need to consider the all the scripts like a scenario and configure the ramp up ramp down duration. Means by sharing as a consider as a scenario by sharing ramp up ramp down and duration and user count also it is sharing. So for this like this we need to prepare the test. So now everyone understand, right? What is the schedule by scenario, schedule by group, and going to the one more thing, real world mode and basic schedule. Real world mode means we need to do for the number of ramp up number of ramp down, then we need to use for the real world schedule. We basic schedule means single ramp up, means we can select this one, single ramp up. You want to the multiple ramp up, multiple ramp down duration, then you can use for the real world schedule. Got it right?
Yes.
See again I'm giving for the one more condition, like run for the every one second. See, one more ramp up is came, right? Can observe. So one more ramp up is came. So you want to the ramp down also, we need to give a ramp down, I think no need, ramp up only. We can give for the number of ramp up, means we need to select for the real world. Only I want only single one, you can select this one and basic schedule. Then you need to design the scenario, start all users. So how much time we need to give? Okay, start users, I'm giving for the within 10 seconds only. So based on that, we need to do further. This is the run until completion will be there. Run until completion means how many users we are giving until it will complete for the test. Means 10 users will complete for, right? It will wait for that much of time. No need to give for the duration, no need to give for the end thing. So it automatically take for the run until completion. Otherwise, you need to give for the some run for every user. Okay. Every user will be in 10 seconds. You can give for the 10 seconds. Then it will come as a this one. And so like this, you need to give for the duration next. Duration we are giving for the 0.3. Yes, everyone able to see? So like this, we need to do for the our here simultaneously will be there. You need to select this one. Simultaneous means all users will be simultaneously down, ramp down. You want to for the give the condition means ramp down condition, you can select this one, give it this one. See, now you can observe. See, everyone understand, right? What is the schedule by scenario? And we can give as a real world means we can give for the many ramp ups. You can give for the schedule by scenario, and basic schedule means is single ramp up. What is schedule by scenario? What is the schedule by group? Everyone understand, right? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So then after that, what we can do means we can schedule by group. I am doing now. So see, each script will be different. Okay, designing. And after that, when we are doing for this script, we need to give for the each script will be different runtime settings. We have the runtime settings also will be there. Okay, this is the runtime settings. For means each and every script we need to design the different, means we need to give for the ramp up as same to runtime settings also we need to change. This is the runtime settings. We need to give for the iterations. Always we can give for the in test timing only one, and pacing means it is a delay between the iteration. Iteration it is a delay. You want to the give for the any pacing, you can give. Otherwise, no pacing means no pacing. We have the pacing is the 3 options will be there. No pacing. Start new iteration as soon as and previous iteration end means no pacing. You want to give for the some facing, fixed facing or random facing. So you need to give for the 60 seconds, then you can give for the 60 seconds. Otherwise, you are giving as a random facing means you can select random. We are giving for the 60 to 90 means it will pick the any of the one 60 to 90 value it will pick. Otherwise, we need to give for the start new iteration, and here will be fixed and the random will be there. So these are the pacing options, and logs will be there. So always we are doing for the test means we can disable this. This is the important question interview. While doing for the load test, what is the option we can use for the logs means we can disable the logs. Okay. And think time also we need to give for the ignore think time or replay think time means already think time will be there. It will replay with the think time. And miscellaneous, this is the just you want to continue an error, generate snapshot error means it will generate for the snapshot error. Going to the multi-threading, this is the important for doing for the load test point of view. We have the 2 modes will be there, run user as a thread and run user as a process. When we are moved to the run user thread and run user as a process, For all web-based application, we can use for the run user as a thread. All desktop-based application, we can use for the run user as a process. So means when we are selecting as a run user thread, what will happen means we have the one MD engine will be there. So actually that will be when you are execute as a run user thread. So it will take for the less occupy the data, means every user it is coming to the 2 MB memory only, means approximately one MDRM engine, nothing but one multi-drive engine, that is the capacity of that one. So it is approximately 50 users will be access when we are executing run user thread. But when user using as a run user as a process, it is approximately 5 users only occupy that one MDR engine. So means it is taking for the every user will be high data, but in run user process less. So this is the two is the important point of view in execution time and interview point of view. What is the difference between run user thread and run user as a process? Okay, after that browser emulation, and you need to select for the which browser you need to execute. Okay, we can give for the any cache will be there, you can give a cache similar thing. So we need clear any cache each iteration. This is two is important for us. And going to the, this is the bandwidth. Speed means you are giving at the use maximum bandwidth, means in our system how much is the data will be there, you can use for the maximum bandwidth. And content check, this is the enable content check, means during for the reply we have the right content check, means it is a global verification point. We need to give for the global verification point image check point. Things we can. So is runtime settings also all important. Proxy means we can set for the proxy, means we can set the proxies. Maximum we can use for the no proxy only, because of we no need to restrict anything. And going to the preferences. In the preferences, we have the, this is the global checkpoint. We need to enable image and texture, means you can select this one. And going to the one more thing, we have the HTTP and general authentication login will be in general. Sometimes we can get for the step download timeout error. Is actually step download timeout will be 130 seconds will be there. If you are getting for this error, then you can increase for the number of seconds. Means it will wait for the at that time, means it will wait for the 2 seconds, and after that we'll get for the response when you are get the for error for this. This is the important for the step download timeout error. These are the for runtime settings. So how we know for the record options, each and everyone please refer this one. What is the run logic, what is the pacing, what is log, and what is think time, miscellaneous, and speed emulation and proxy preferences, what will be there. So each and everyone please prepare. Okay, so after that we need to click on okay. So like this we need to change for the every script. This is for the runtime settings. You need to change for this script, means you can change, come to here and you can change it. See, so logs are disabled for this is the different script, right? So you can disable. And so like this we need to design for the scenario. Got it, right?
Yes.
So this is only for controller. Okay, this is the major thing for controller. And going to the, we have to the options. This is for the start scenario, means no need to go for the run tab. You can click on directly start scenario will be there here also. Start scenario, and you can observe this is for the virtual users, means you need to add for the more users. Apart from this users, you need to give for the add also will be there, add users. You can select the script, which script you need to add, how many users, you can select that script and you can add for the one more 10 users you can adding, click on OK. Now you can observe one more 10 users will be added only for this script. So means we can add the users also. And this is for the add group nothing but we need to add for the any one of the script. So you can select any one of the script and you can add it. I'm selecting this script and I'm adding the, for one more scenario, I'm adding for the with only 5 users for this script and click on OK. Now you can observe it is added for using. So these are will be options. You need to remove for the group means for this one. You can click on remove group. This is the runtime settings. So this is the parameter list. What are the things we are done? It will show for that one. Maybe I'm not done anything. It is not showing anything. And this is the details, and this is for the view script means you can select any one of the script. You want to open that in views and click on view script. It is invoked to the views, and this is for the service virtualization. And going to the here options, this is the create new scenario means click on create new scenario. Open existing, already existing scenario will be there, you can open. And this is for the save the active scenarios. Once you can design this everything, you can click on this one, it will save. And this is for the load generators. You can add for the load generators or connect or disconnect. You can click on connect. See, fail to connect to the load generator. We got error because of we are not given properly this name. You can connect this one localhost. You can see it's connecting. See, it's ready load generator. So once we can start the test, before we need to connect to the load generator. If you want disconnect, you can disconnect. So if you want to add one more load generator, you can click on and add for the load generator. And this is for the invoke for the virtual user generator means you can click on invoke. This is for the analysis. Maybe once test is completed, you need to open in analysis reports. You can click on invoke analysis. And same thing, this here also we have the file will be there. In file, new, open, close, save as. New means new, open means open. So if you want to save this particular, you can click on save. In the view also, we can see for the same options, start scenario and load generators, virtual user setup and run stop users. Okay, this all everything will be there. In results means you can analyze the results. Correlate results means you can correlate, and diagnostics and tools. So help. So these are the all the options in our script. So we need to do for the design the scenario like this, means how many users we need to execute and how much time we need to execute the scenario. You need to design everything. Once design everything is completed, then we are moving to the run tab. Now you can observe total 35 users. Okay, each script will be 5, 10, 20 users. I am select as a schedule by group. What will happen schedule by group means every script behave like a their own scenario and own ramp up ramp down duration. So now you can execute. So these options will be same like this, and after that click on and yes. Now see, as per our design, test will be see all the users coming to the pending status, and after that one user went error. And we need to check for the what are the errors also. That is why I have not done any script announcements, because we need to know for the what is the error. See, connect to the load generator failed because of we are not connected load generator. So error was some LR bridge connection .exe. For this is also why it is coming means load generator issue. And communication error failed to remote server P1. Means server is also not connecting. So by seeing the error also, what is the error you need to identify. So for test is less than 2% or 3% errors, then we can consider okay, this test is went good. If it is more than 3% errors, then we need to do for the again test. We need to resolve these things and we can do for the again test. Just in graphs also will be there. So you need to monitor for the graphs means running users means how many users running. How many users running? 6 plus 9, 15 users running. So this is for their data. See, running, how many users are running, ready, how many users finished, and it will indicate this colors. So one is the error will be there. So means by seeing the graph also, see, while doing the graph, it is moving also. So while during the test, we need to monitor this also. This is the transaction response time. Means what are the transactions we have, launch, login. So each and every average, how much time it is taking. It is taking less than our SLA or not, we need to check here. And if you need to check for the graphical counter, means you can select this one, you can select and payment, how much time it is taking. And select flight, find flight. So these are everything it will show for. This is the response time graph, and it's nothing but how many it's are going. So it will be every time will be teeth pattern will happen. If it is going for the down, then it is could be some problem while doing the test. So now you can observe it is going teeth pattern only, it is going good. So this is the hits, and throughput nothing but some bytes will be received from the server. So it's like as the same, it's how it's going, and throughput also it is going same like this. So while doing the test, we need to monitor, we need to monitor these things. Apart from this, we need to monitor for the CPU memory also. So while doing the test, we need to monitor the CPU memory, means we need to go to the task manager. For example, now test is going right. You can click on performance and we'll see the CPU memory, how that is. It is a 56%, means 23%. Memory will be 3.1%. You need to parallelly, you can monitor CPU and memory also. Means it is crossing more than 85%, means okay, CPU memory is insufficient. Otherwise, you can click on here, it will show for the total will be 3.1 GB, only for 174 MB will be there, available only 805 MB available. Already committed 5.9 is committed. Okay. And by seeing also, we need to observe, by doing the load test, we need to monitor for the CPU memory also. While doing the test, you need to close all windows. No need, because of every, if it is we are open this window, means it will take for some memory and CPU. So you can observe here. See, these are all will be I'm open for this, each and every one CPU it is using, and memory also it is consuming, right? So we need to check for the particular duration time for this application, means you need to close this all things. Okay, Windows Explorer and task, this is the notepad and everything you need to close, and you need to only monitor for the test. See, 3 users will be stopped, and remaining 12 users will be running status, and some users will be gradually existing with the ramp down. After that, gradually every one user will be ramped down. Ramp down means based on our condition, like we are given right stop users every user 15 seconds, end users will every user 15 seconds, that will be as a gradual existing. After that, every 10 seconds one user will be stopped. So for this 6 users stopped and 4 users still running, and this is the 2 users, 6 users will be gradually existing. See, errors also you need to must be watch what is the issues. See, all R will be load generator issue only. See, lrbidge.exe also we can consider as a this issue. Maybe sometimes we are getting for this is also. So you can click on here. It will display for the all errors. You can this one. It will show the enter error message. Otherwise, you can click on here. It will show the message. See, connected to the remote server 137.0.1 means some connection server issue also will be there. So we need to observe this thing. See, test is completed. Total how many transactions passed? 320 transactions passed. Only errors count will be 24 only. Okay. Into in 3% means how much? 3% means how much? Total how many passed? 320, right? 320 into 3%. We will give for the 3%. How much time it will? Means if it is 9.6. So means it is more than that only errors are right. So we can't consider this is the correct test. What we can do, we need to do for the again, what is the issues, you need to go and you can resolve it and again do it test and we need to resolve those issues. So for example, where is load generator? It is unable to connect a load generator. That is why also we are see for this one we selected as this load generator. Actually this load generator is unable to connecting. So I'm given for the this load generator. Now you need to go to this is the remove group and this is the runtime settings. This is the parameter list and this is the details and view script and this is the add group and virtual user. You can select load generator here. So I selected load generator and save it. This is the save one, save scenario, and it is asking for the where we can save. It is saving to the everyone able to see users controller and controller scenario. I'm saving this scenario. So after that again you can do for the test. If you changes anything happen, you can click on start scenario. Otherwise we need to analyze for particular scenario. You can click on analyze results. Then it is invoked to the analysis space. See, this is the third component of the load runner is the analysis. So we should wait for the until 100% is complete for this test results. So now we can observe total duration, how much time it is executed, 6 minutes 53 seconds. This is the time, run time. And you can observe this is the maximum running users will be 20 users we are executed and total throughput, how much it is generated. After that, we need to observe for this is the major things, average response time. Each and every transaction, how much time it is taking for the average response time. You can observe, so all the users in less than 2 seconds only, it is came. So we are a good results. Then we can click on report and click on gen report template and click on generate report. And we need to send that report to the client. See, it is a reporting client. Before that, we can do for the again test. Maybe it is a issue resolved or not in it check. So here it is asking results directory already exists. You need to override means click on yes means it will override. No need means no, and you need to give for the result name. Results underscore. I'm giving for the today date 31/01/2022. So it is saving for the here. You see app data location time. So click on OK. So test is again started. See, okay, it is test will run. Before that, we need to analyze the results. So once we can save the results, it will open like this. So what is the how many number of users executed? What is the hits happen? What is total hits happen? And total past transaction how many? Total transaction per minute means per minute how many transactions passed? Total transaction numbers. Total transaction numbers means this is the launch login is there, right? Those transactions will total will be 15 transactions. And running users graph, we already seen, right? Running user graph, this is for the running users graph. And runtime overview, this is for the HTTP response summary. See, you can observe all will be we got which one 200 means what will happen 200 means success means it is a request sent to the server and server to it is sent to the DB and application server, web server also. It is a response also we received successfully. So it is a valid thing, right? If you got anything 200, 400, 500 means some test request issue or application is not working. So you need to decide. You can see for this also HTTP response summary and transaction summary means what are the transactions we have. These are will be transaction summary. Minimum, average, maximum. Average means it is a 10 user we are executed 20 users means 20 users it is executed in minimum. Average will be this one. Minimum means so one user will be average will be it is took for the 0.829. Maximum means maybe is any one of the user it is reached maximum 2.92. So it is only one user it is maximum reaching 2.92, but so we need no need to consider for that one because of average only we need. Got it right? Means again here is the 90% will be there. What is the 90% means? We have the class is 100 students will be there. In that 100 students, in the 10% of the students will be they are not getting for the good results. Maybe they failed. Okay, so I need to show for the results in okay all the users will be good. So I will take as a 90%. Then what will happen? What are the bad failed users will be there in 10%, they will remove and will get for the 90% as a good results. So we need to take for the this is the 90%. Otherwise you need to take for the more than 95% or 98% means we need to in summary report we can give for here. So 90% we need to give means we need to give here. We'll see later in everything we can explain in here also. So these are the very important too for us, and we need to observe the graph curve and also graphs also will be there. This is the
if at all it is taking more than 2 average time, do we need to go to script and change anything?
Yes, you need to observe for the CPU memory and where it is the problem. We need to dig the issue. That is our job. See, maybe CPU memory is more than 80% is crossing. Well, during the test or after the test also you can observe as okay, it is reached more than this percentage. Then what you can do, you need to recommend it to the team. Can you please increase for the CPU memory because of 10 users only it is taking for the more than 90%. So we need to execute the 100 users means we need for the this much of okay, so you need to please increase. So we can give for the recommendation only, but we not resolved. Once they will done, then we can do for the again test.
Okay.
Got it right?
Yeah.
So now we move to the controller, and now you can observe we are not getting any errors.
Yeah.
See, now transaction count also it is more. Test is only completed 4 minutes. Now is the 250 transactions is passed. So while doing the test, we can monitor for the here also. For here we have the some resource utilization. We have this R will be graph. We want anything you can add it. Web server resource graph will be there, right? You need to select that one, means those will be CPU memory point of view. This R will be application development and different graphs will be there. So now I want for the CPU memory only. That is why I'm searching for this one, and this is for the web resources. Web resources nothing but MSIS means IIS web server means .NET application we can observe as this is the one thing, and if it is Apache means you can add for the Apache server. So you can observe here 2 new graphs will be there. So you need to add measurements, means you can click on add measurements and click on add, and you need to give for the name, like I'm giving for the sample test CPU and memory. Click on OK, and after that you need to add for the, these are will be metrics. So you need to add, means you can add. You need to select for this, all will be CPU memory point of view. This will be how many bytes received from the server. You can add, means click on add. Cannot connect the machine system CPU memory. Reason connected the H key performance data key host. The network path was not found. We are getting error. This is the Apache or what is that? We need to add for the measurements is, you can like this, you can add for the number of bytes, means you can add for number of bytes, and otherwise you want the some idle server information, you can add and click on OK. Now we can observe for the graphical variant also. It will show for the what are the we added, all things will show for the CPU and memory. So means during the test you need to add for the CPU memory here also by adding for this one, web server resource graph. Apache means it is a web server. Web server nothing but it is a Java based application. It will come as a Apache, means it is a IIS, means that web server it will be in .NET applications we can using for the IIS web server.
Mainly in real time, what are the options we use mostly?
In real time, we need to use for the CPU memory and runtime throughput, it per second, and transactions, these things we should monitor.
Okay.
Now you can observe test will be 400 transactions will be passed. So only one error came. So we need to check for that error. What is that error also? So Apache failed to request to the server. So this is the, we are added Apache server, right? Actually, we don't have that Apache server. That is why we are getting for this error. So you can ignore that one, no problem. See, CPU and memory. We added, right? This one, Apache one. See, these are will be graphs, but we can take for this one. You want a error static graph means you can click on this and you can drag and drop. Maximum at a time we can see for the graphs, 8 graphs we can see. Errors graph means it will come as error graphs. You can watch if it is any, what is how the graphs is going, means it is more errors, then we'll see for the more count here. So during the test, nothing you can observe for the, if any failed transactions happening, any false transaction happen, how the users is behaving load, and you need to see these things and you can monitor. It is a 1 hour, 2 hours or 4 hours you are running also, you can do for this type. No need to do anything. Just observe for the CPU and memory, and apart from this load. This controller in material will be there. What is the manual scenario? What is goal wanted scenario? And what is ramp up duration, ramp down, elapsed time, throughput, it per second, and schedule by scenario, schedule by group, and basic schedule, and runtime tab. Like these are the runtime tabs: down, pending, in limit, ready. What are the states will be there? Please look at that one. And after that, manual scenario checklist will be there. And goal oriented scenario checklist will be there. And after that, what are the things we need to do for the, while doing the load test? What can you do? Means we can add the users also while doing the test. You can add the users, means you can click on this users and click on add users. Then you can click on add users. Then you can select any one of the which script you need to add. Can that script add and click on OK. See, one more user will be added with the down status. So means while doing the test, we can add the users, we can delete the users, we can add the load generators, and we can delete the load generators. These are the checklist. See, test is completed. So we added one more 10 users will be all users done, right? See, test is completed. Now we can observe for the results. Click on results, analyze the results again. Otherwise, you need to go to the particular folder and you need to open the analysis also, because of already current test will be there, this result. So that is why I went here. Otherwise, you can go to the particular folder where it is saving. Actually, we'll see the results and documents. In the documents, I think controller will be there. Yes, controller will be there in that scenario, and these are the results. You can once click on this, it will open for the what are the results we have. Like this, it will open. Now you can observe total duration will be 10 minutes happen, and total 25 users will be run. And after that, we need to observe for the average and what is the average response of each every transaction. And you need to see the This is also like STP status codes also we need to see. Means all are we are getting 200 status or not. If it is more than that one, we can consider that is also issue. We are getting as any 400 or 500 means. But you can see totally 1378 is came. Okay, so all will be 200 status. So we are test is good. Then again you can go to the report and click on generate report and you need to send that report. Got it right, everyone? Today what you can do means each and everyone do for the practice for the controller. You can see the options and you can need to practice and you can analyze the results up to this. Okay, mostly controller will be finished. So if anything you need, we can discuss again. Okay, in runtime settings also done. So please read what are the things I explain in runtime settings. What is the run logic? What is the pacing? What is the think time? Okay, what is the global verification point and everything you can read out. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyone have any doubts, or we can good to close? Manohar means with this. Manohar. Everyone good, right? We can good to close.
Yeah, Sriram.
Okay, thank you all.
Sir, please upload this in YouTube. Sir.
Yes, sure.